Mackey Motors in Lake City is the place to find new and certified used vehicles. With a knowledgeable sales staff and amazing service departments, you'll drive away satisfied. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
The South Central Calhoun boys, the shuttle hurdle relay team joining Casey Myers at Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network. A first place finish in your heat. I think I caught it somewhere between a 103 to a 110, somewhere in there. Yeah. How do you feel? You ran the first leg, Mr. Anderson. How do you feel about that?
I felt good. I got us, I think, second place out of the gate. I thought it could have been a little bit better. I felt like out the blocks I was a little slow, but other than that, I felt good. That was my first time running it this year, so it was good to get first place.
Have you gotten a lot of practice so far with the weather, with the hurdles we've had? I know a lot of teams have had to be inside.
Yeah, actually, we've gotten a lot of outdoor practices. We had a week where it was a little bit, I think it was rainy and just cold, so we were inside, but other than that, we've been outside mostly.
Where do you feel like you could have been better when you started? Was it at the beginning or towards the end when you were finishing that 100 part?
I'd probably say the beginning, my block start. I feel like I got out pretty good, but I need to work on that a little bit more, I'd say.
Where do you feel you're at your strongest in your portion of the race?
I'd say probably that middle half. I'm pretty good at not dying out. I'd say I only get faster through it instead of almost dying out at the end.
You guys ran a pretty good race overall, kind of where you want to be at so far this season, or do you think it could be better?
I think it'd be a little bit better, but I think it's a good start. We kind of know what time we're going to be kind of shooting for, and I think we can only get better from here.
Andrew, thank you. Good luck coming up the rest of the year.
Thank you.
Second part of that shuttle hurdle relay race joining us now, and Colin Folsom. Colin, you guys ran pretty good today. I talked to Andrew. He mentioned that probably want to run a little bit faster. You seem pretty hyped after you got done running. You felt that you did pretty good.
I feel like I did pretty good. There is a little bit more room for improvement there. I did hit my foot on the hurdle a couple times. Could have got a little bit of time off.
How do you improve? You mentioned you could have done a little bit better. Where are those areas you could improve?
During the end and the middle half, I get a little tired, but I can still push through it. I feel like more endurance, I could do a lot better.
Do you feel like this team could be pretty good in the shuttle hurdle this year, and you had a first place finish in your heat?
Yeah, I feel like this shuttle hurdle team could go pretty far.
Where do you feel like you could have, been? I already asked where you could have been better. Where do you feel like you're at your best in the race? Was it towards the end?
I think it was more towards the beginning. I usually start out of the blocks pretty well, and I feel like I had a pretty good block start, and I started the race pretty strong, and then I dialed down a little bit at the end.
Well, good job today, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Grab Hayden, stick around real quick. Hayden, you ran the third leg of the shuttle hurdle race today. How do you feel overall that you did?
I was excited. I three-stepped them all. And I've been struggling with that at practice, but I was not the fastest I could have been. Zakiah definitely helped a lot.
Mentioned that you kind of struggled a little bit. Where do you think you could improve, practice-wise to get better at that?
I got to work on sprinting in between the hurdles, especially because I can get over the hurdles, 3 steps, perfectly fine, but I'm just not sprinting.
How do you get better at that? Is it just running more, or is it just, getting out there and shortening the distance between the hurdles?
Yeah, Coach Knapp, he shortens the distance between the hurdles sometimes, and we do less so that I can focus more on the sprinting part instead of the hurdling part, and that really helps me.
Well, Hayden, I want to thank you. Good luck coming up the rest of the year for joining us.
Thank you.
So we'll grab Zakiah real quick.
What?
Thank you so much.
Where's my stuff? Zakiah, where's your stuff?
Zakiah Pettigrew joining Casey Myers of Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network. We're in the last leg of that shuttle hurdle race. Yeah, a couple people came by and said that they didn't realize that you were as fast as what you were. Felt like you had a pretty good running out there.
Yeah, it was a really good race for me. First outdoor meet of the year for us as a team, and I just wanted to go in there. My expectation was to win, and seeing as how we did that, it made me really happy.
Kind of feel like you didn't know what to expect from this shuttle hurdle team coming into tonight with this being the first outdoor meet?
Well, ever since I've seen this team since the start of the year, I knew this team was going to be great. I think we have an amazing chance at state, and I believe with all the work that we've put in as a team together, I think we can make it really far, and I expected us to win.
Individually in your portion of the race, do you feel like you were better at the start or towards the end?
I think at the end when I caught the guy I was aiming for, I think we had a really good race at the end there.
Where do you feel you could be room for improvement, in your portion of the race and just overall in the shuttle hurdle?
I think coming out of the blocks really strong is a very big important part of my race that I need to work on, and I feel like once I'm able to get that worked on and stronger, I think I'll be an amazing runner.
Zakiah, thank you. Good luck coming up the rest of the year. And again, congratulations on a good finish today.
Thank you.